What's up, everybody? Brent Cannon back again with the Georgia Boy Barbecue Company. And first and foremost, we want to wish everybody a happy and safe Memorial Day. And let's remember the real reason for Memorial Day. It's not National Barbecue Day. It's not your kickoff to summer. It's to remember those who gave the ultimate sacrifice and lost their lives in the line of duty. Our military, our fallen military veterans. So let's remember that. And today, we're going to be showing y'all what I do for a competition brisket. I'm going to show you the trimming, the injecting, the rub. We're going to cook it on the old ugly drum smoker today. So we're going to get to that and get this brisket rinsed off and start trimming it up. Okay, y'all, I'm going to show y'all what we got here. It's a whole packer brisket, as you can see. And you can look on the label there. This is a prime whole brisket. It's not bad price. Got it at Sam's here local, and got some good marbling in there, as you can tell. So we'll do a little bit of trimming. Not going to cut too much off of it. Leave a decent fat cap. And let's get this baby opened up, rinsed off, and to the cutting board. All right, we're back, and got the brisket rinsed off and onto the cutting board right here. And I'm going to just show you kind of briefly what I do when I trim a brisket, and then we'll get it trimmed up, and I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. Here we go. Got her all rinsed off, looking good. Like I said, we got some good marbling on this one. And we're going to get some of this right here trimmed off. Some of this extra stuff here. Trim out some of this thicker fat on this. And on the back side, what I'd usually like to do, just doesn't have a very thick fat cap, but I'll trim it down to about 1/4 inch. And that'll render down nicely in the smoker. And I'm gonna get it trimmed up, and I'll be back and show you what the after product looks like. All right, we got her all trimmed up, ready to go. Our next step is gonna be some injection, and so it had a pretty big fat pocket right here. I had to cut out so I can render that, and that's your separation between your flat and your point. Your flat is this muscle right here. That's where you get your slices from for your turn-in boxes. And then this section back here, got a lot of fat content, different kind of meat grain back there. That's what you call your point, where it comes to a point right there. And that's where you get to your burn ends, and you can do slices too. It'll be really, really tender, really tender. You know, fat's going to render down nice. It's almost going to melt in your mouth. So, I mean, you could do burn ends or slices out of that point. But the next step, we're going to get a full pan, put it in there. And we're going to get injection, and I'll show you what I do for injection. And just all right, we're ready to get this thing injected. What I made is a simple, just like an au jus. Well, kind of cheated on au jus. I didn't have any beef drippings, so what I did was 16 ounces of cold water and 4 tablespoons of this Tone's beef base and 2 tablespoons of our Biloxi butter beef rub. Mix it all together, and we're going to inject it with an injection needle. And you can just, a little cheap one, whatever you got, and get your hands on, doesn't matter. And we're going to inject this about half of that solution into the flat. The other half we're going to put into the point back here. And we'll check back with you when we get that done. I'll do a couple just to kind of show you what to do. All right, you just want to go with the grain. You just want to stick it in and kind of pull it back as you're injecting it. You're going to get some runoff, don't worry, that's why it's in a pan. Okay, sorry about that. I had to clean up the beef injection off the wall, so I didn't leave it on there. My girlfriend killed me, but anyway, that's what we do. We're going to put about, like I said, half of it in the flat, other half in the point, and we'll check back with you and get ready to rub her down. All right, y'all, we got it injected up. This is the back side. That's where we're going to start. And for our binder, we just use a little bit of that leftover injection that comes out. Just kind of rub it down on there. It'll help that rub stick real nice. And we're going to get this Biloxi butter rub at Georgia Boy Barbecue Company Biloxi butter beef rub. Well, that's a mouthful, but anyway, that's some good stuff. Y'all really need to try that out. It's good on any kind of beef, chicken, You can put it on anything you want. This stuff is good. It's golden. But we're going to get it rubbed down and get it ready to go to the smoker, and we'll check back with y'all here in a minute. There y'all, we got the rub laid down on there. As you see, it's starting to soak in and set in on that brisket real nice. Getting a good color from it. And we're going to let that rest, let that rub soak in real good. Let it apply. And when that smoker gets ready, we're going to take y'all outside and put her on. Alright, as you can see, we got it on the smoker. Actually using 2 meat probes, one for the point, one for the flat, and I got our pit probe over there, and it's running about 260 right now, but we're fixing to bump it up, get it up around 300, and get this joker rolling. And we're not going to touch this thing again until it hits 160, 165, and then we'll wrap it. Alright y'all, we're back. Brisket's getting close to the temperature we want. Just not quite there yet, so we're going to work on our little mop sauce that we do when we wrap it. It's just 1 cup of barbecue sauce, whatever you like to use. We make our own here. It's also available to purchase. Don't really put it out yet, but if you want it, we can get you some. And also 1 cup of the au jus injection that we made up earlier. Mix those 2 together, and we're gonna spread that over the top of that brisket when we wrap it up. Let it cook in, steam up, get a little moisture going in there. Add some extra little layers of flavor. And we're gonna make this up, and we'll meet you out at the smoker when we get ready to wrap. Alright y'all, we got a brisket up to about 165 internal temperature. Got it laid out on some foil. We're getting ready to put this mop sauce on it. And I'll show y'all what we do there. Alright, we got it wrapped up. I'm going to put our probes back in. That's the one going in our point. And this one, to get it untangled, will go into our flat, right through the foil. And we'll put the lid back on it and smoke it till we get to about 205, and then we'll unwrap it, let that bark set back up. Alright y'all, we're back. We got an internal temperature going about right at 210. I want to take it a little longer, break some of that fat down a little bit more. And we're going to unwrap her, put her back on, and let that bark set back up, because it'll be kind of soft when it comes out of the foil, so you want to bark it back up, get that good crisp bark back on it. And let's open her up and see what she looks like. Alright, that's what she looks like out of the wrap. Like you said, the bark's real soft. So we're going to let it set back up. And what you're looking for when you pull it off is that jiggle. That's a fine looking, it's going to be a fine brisket. Well, let that set up probably 30 minutes or so. And then we'll come back and see what she looks like. Get her off and let her rest. Alright, well, we got the brisket off and all sliced up. Forgot to video it as I was slicing it, so I'm going to show you. This is after we ate, so it's been sitting out a little bit, but turned out really good, really tender, juicy, spot on. So you see, even still after sitting, you can see juice in there. And I'm going to show you just how easy that pulled apart. Of course, that's one hand because I'm videoing, but just very, very tender. Now for the most important part. Taste test. Spot on. Great flavor. Tender. Juicy. That's a good brisket. See y'all next time. Go Dogs.